I appreciate this opportunity to respond to the throne speech, Honourable Speaker, and I think that we must start with recognizing there is an important connection between this speech from the throne and the escalating public action we see in our streets and on the lawns of this very legislature. The disruptions here in BC and across Canada are not disconnected from the decision makers who appear to be ignoring the evidence that we need urgent and transformative action, and who instead present a backward-looking vision at a time when we need to lean into acknowledging the very significant challenges that we face and at the same time take big, transformative steps that are required of us. I studied history at UVic for many years, earning my BA and MA, looking back at societies that existed hundreds and hundreds of years ago. It is important that we look to history to understand how we have gotten here, to understand the patterns of human behavior, to recognize the cycles that repeat themselves over and over again. It is the work of historians to look backwards. It is the work of elected officials to look forward, to recognize that when we make decisions in chambers like this, we are shaping the future. It is our job to recognize that we owe a debt to future generations, and that we have no right to hand them a degraded version of the world from the one that we inherited from our parents and their parents. It is not enough to make life more affordable. We need to make our economy more sustainable. We need to make our communities and our province more resilient, more secure, and healthier. We need to recognize that we are in a time of enormous transition, and our work should be rooted in ensuring that the transition brings greater equality and greater well-being to the people of BC, rather than pretend or wish that that transition is not happening. The future of BC's economy does not lie in the fossil fuel industry. Around the world, investment firms, banks, corporations, and countries are looking to the future and divesting from fossil fuels. This is not the time for a government to double down on a terrible bet. It's a time for government to begin to make the choices to shape the future that will ensure that our children and their children can enjoy a safer, more resilient place to live.